India, a lot of people that I've spoken to are in high spirits and say that traveling on I-75 through Lexington has been a good ride for them so far. It's just some roadways in those surrounding states that they've had some issues with.
Fine.
The weather wasn't great.
Traffic was thick last night until, after rush hour, normal driving, but it's easier and cheaper than flying, so that's why we're doing it.
Heidi Bittner and her husband are traveling from Florida to Michigan. They say they've only run into one hiccup on the road so far.
Yesterday wasn't great driving through Knoxville. It added about an hour and a half drive time for the day.
Brad Pointer says he's made the trip from North Carolina to Indiana quite a few times, but there were some changes to his drive.
Last night we got into some rain coming through the mountains, and down there I-40 is still kind of a mess from Helene last year, but it's been pretty good.
Brian Fletcher is actually making the opposite trip as Pointer. He's going from Indiana to North Carolina, but he's got a plan to avoid any of those issues Pointer may have seen.
I'm going to get off the highway and cut through the Appalachian Mountains.
That makes it a beautiful journey then, right?
Yeah, it keeps you awake.
Each of these folks are going to be spending at least 10 hours on the road, so Pointer says he has some tips to stay sane if you're in the car for that long, especially with kids.
Games, good music, lots of snacks. That's probably lots of snacks for the little ones.
Everyone I spoke to says the biggest piece of advice they have when out on the roads is to stay alert, and especially for young drivers, to stay off your phones, because we all want to make sure that folks get to their Thanksgiving destinations safely. Live in Lexington, Alyssa Williams, WKYT.